Okay. Let's see how this works. If it does, I don't know if it will or not, but delete that, close that, and then what do I need to do? I need to go on my phone, take this, click on this, go here, and then yeah, I could just click on this, and then okay, let's see what the audio is like, if it's good. Oh, was it even? I don't even know if I was getting that. It might not have been. Is it? Okay, is it now? I think it is now. Okay. Okay, so I think it definitely is, but we'll see. Try and make a little room, and then we'll bring it up that high, and then we'll kind of go up here with this, and then we'll options, audio, and then we'll kind of adjust these just a little bit, and then we'll kind of go from there, and then there we go. This is the wrong way. And then this is the older version of the game too. This isn't the more modern re-reckoning version of the game. Actually, I forgot there's a chest that we can get if we go down here. Take, and then take, and then select. Yeah, this game's not that old. It's like, I don't know, a 12-year-old game at this point, which like, okay, actually, like, that is quite old, now that I think about it. I was gonna say, like, this game's not too old, but it kind of is.
Enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size.
And then these are what we're gonna primarily be using, daggers. Oh, hello. Wait a second. Oh no.
Come on, there's no time to waste. Move, move.
I might have to restart this because if I can't click on any of these things. that's not good. If I can't click on anything, then it's not a good thing to do. So I need to, I think I might just have to exit out of the game because, well, there's an autosave, I believe, right?
More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
I mean, I would sneak up on them with daggers if I could have access to them, but I don't know how to. I think it was something when I alt-tabbed. Then let's see, does that work better? Just gonna prefer that. Okay. Let's go into that and then go here. We can't even exit the game if we wanted to. Let me see if there's a. Oh no, that's map. Map's always okay. Map's always gonna work, but it's this inventory thing that's not working. And I don't really know how to get it to work, so. This is. Oh no, no sticky keys. Okay, I'm just gonna have to close out of the game, I think, because this for some reason isn't working. Don't know why. Don't know what happened. But for whatever reason, it stopped working. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna try and do too much unless we like absolutely have to, because I don't want to break the game in any bad way.
I bet you're still groggy, but just move. Move! We need to get you to Professor Hughes. Move! Move!
Easily corrected. Look at the mortal vermin scatter.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than you seem. Incredible. What are you? It completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through. Not more spiders. Burn them. Burn them! Hey, get out of here!
Die, Twatha bastard! Wait, you're not one of them. Ansel, you're alive! And who's this?
That's what I intend to find out. She came out of the well.
What? Then she better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those Twatha make another push.
This is where we part ways. Take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get your shoes. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
I need more help, 95%.
He's directly ahead, in his study. Just keep going past the top of the well. He needs to see you. Right now, you're the most valuable thing in his world. I'll see you on the outside, if fate wills it.
I never believed the world would work. Maybe if the scholars are soft, the Twatha will find my Praetorians are a tougher breed.
Simple cloth frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it. Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's throat.
This is the same as like what we already have anyway, right? Oh no. We're wearing battered. Oh wait, no, these are worn leggings, so like what worn? Oh no.
Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal.
Okay. And then we'll just go through here. I haven't played this game before either, so it's my first time playing it. Let me just see how it goes. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard too, so this is not a controller playthrough. Which I think would be more fun on controller too, but I think this is really a game that I think benefits a lot from playing on a controller. But unfortunately, I do not have such a thing with me. How do you sprint? I don't know how to sprint. Alright, where's this Professor Hughes? I'm sorry about the resolution too, by the way, with these black bars on the side.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing. The Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. The Fae are complicated. I could write 10 volumes on the effects of immortality on their pseudo-feudal court system alone. I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right.
See, it's the resolution too. Like, I can't figure out a way to get the resolution to go higher than...
Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines. I thought we were safe enough from the war, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway. Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're fascinating, simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the...
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive! Go! Go!
Press left control to sprint. Wait, is that really it? Okay, yeah, that is it. Okay. We're sprinting now. Another game that recently has come back up is what's it called? Ascend, the Hand of Cruel. I used to play that when I was younger too. It's kind of similar to this actually, or there's some similarities in terms of just the gameplay. But that's kind of like handled. Oh wait, what? So what do you want to do?
Thank Matharu, another survivor. Are there any more? I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May those still trapped inside rest peacefully. Who knows why the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the Fae do half the things they do? For Morris Hughes was one of the greatest minds of our generation. The Well of Souls was a dream that was almost too good to come true. This was supposed to be a nice isolated grove. So much for that. The well was a beautiful dream. An end to death. A cure to tragedy. It would have made war pointless. It could have saved the world. We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid the price. Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
I think I'm gonna have to change something with this because I really don't like having these big black bars on the side with this game, and it's like, it's the resolution too. I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it. The game doesn't allow for. Right. What happens if you disable vertical sync? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that can really be done with this, unfortunately. I guess the only thing to be done is to play the newer version of the game, which is unfortunate because I don't really want to buy it. It's kind of expensive. But, you know, we'll play through this, and, you know, if we end up having to play through the game again at some point in time, then we'll just end up playing through the game again at some point in time. For me, it's not such a big deal, like, playing through, I guess, stuff like this, but... feel like that might just be random. I don't know. Oh, jeez.
Berry eater. You. I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. Thank you. Here, take this. It's the pay for my last report. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm going back home to Odessa.
Reagents. All these wolves are beating me up. Oh, yeah. almost died. But we're okay. Oh. Okay. So it's not random at all, actually. I thought it was, but it wasn't. At least not for the lockpicking. Oh wait, we can just jump back up through here. Oh my gosh. That's okay. Alistar's lead.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. When he started his experiments here, he asked me if they'd ever be successful. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but its success would come on the day that Hughes was to die. The old man took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming. What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes. You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much... Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just... missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine. could mean nothing. Or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human. What could this all mean?
I really like how colorful and vibrant this game is sometimes.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olain's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on. Oh.
What is the mission hiding? Why are its... Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. They deal in lies and false tenets. Their light of hope will leave you in shadow. You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of deception, a citadel of lies. It throws its menacing shadow over all of Gorehart. Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier, marching to the orders passed down to him. None of them have minds of their own. He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all, not simply those that the Church deems worthy. She was wronged by someone in this village. That is an injustice I can understand. By its appearance, you'd assume Gorehart is a pleasant place. Never make assumptions. If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Mitharu's divine order governs all, even the Fae.
Greetings. I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death,
The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Goreheart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I'm a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. Bye now. Any help you can provide would be appreciated. Hope you stay. Any help you can provide would be appreciated. She isn't doing very well. She spends her days in the precipice, so hope you stay in town.
The post in Goreheart would be an easy one if not for all the thieves and murderers.
It's a really nice game. can't see, I can't see, I can't see. Well. Well, anyway, okay, so part of the reason why I've been speaking so quietly is largely because I'm living in an apartment and there's somebody with me and I just don't want to wake them up. And but yeah, that's the main reason why I'm speaking so quietly. And yeah, I mean that's kind of that, I guess, really. But yeah, I used to play the demo of this game all the time, actually, when I was younger, all the time. And I'm playing the game now, and I haven't played this game in a long time. And again, I'm sorry about these bars, kind of like along the side here. I'd really like for them to not be here, but unfortunately, you know, there's not a lot I could do about it. So yeah, they're just kind of gonna have to be there. If I do end up getting like re-reckoning or something like that, I think I could change the resolution. Oh no. Let's get away from these people if we can. there we go. But yeah, I used to play the game a lot. The demo that they used to have on Xbox. But okay, there we go. Let's see, Sturdy Talisman and Shadow Prisms. Sturdy gloves. Okay, are these good gloves for me? Because I feel like I have not been finding things that are like really good if you're trying to do like this kind of build. I mean, yeah, actually. Yeah, so these are better than what I have. I already have various sturdy talismans as well, so. Wait, we're back where we were. Okay, so we made no progress here. We just ended up back where we were at, and we don't want that, so let's go back here. Okay, actually, no, because maybe there's a place where we can rest and, like, you know, get more health. Which is kind of what we need right now.
Greetings! Greetings!
It's like a blacksmith. What are these? I kind of want to take them, but I feel like I'd be cheating if I did, so I won't. I won't take anything from there. Yeah, but one of these is a healing thing. One of these is a cross. Iron flame disc? What's an iron flame disc? Consumable. Okay, well, whatever an iron flame disc is, it doesn't...
Stay indoors after sundown.
Oh yeah, it's nighttime. According to this, there's a little healing thing here. Oh, but maybe it's upstairs. It's probably upstairs.
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both?
I do require your healing touch.
I require a nominal fee only so I may eat and have a bed to call my own.
Oh, hold on. Be right back.
I am unable to watch while others suffer. Too many mortals have fallen prey to the Tuatha, and I could not stomach it. So I left my home in Rathir and travelled west. There are many Almain villages just like this one, yearning for peace, crying out in pain. What good are my gifts if I cannot make what is broken whole again? The Almain were once different tribes that recently banded together to form an empire. They are formidable creatures, but new to the way of magic. The forests of this region are one of the densest in all of Amalur, and the stretch from Alistar to Isa. Those of us who live in the shadow of its canopy call Dalantarth the Feylands, because this is where these fair folk have their seat of power. The glorious Alfar city to the east is where the forces of right gather to face the Tuatha. It is an enchanting place with a long history of magic. Be careful out there.
That Fey girl got what was coming to her. If someone else hadn't taught her a lesson, I would have.
Greetings.
Okay, let's continue. And we'll go ahead to the right. And I forgot about the daggers too.
Red Legion,
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this ridiculous war, are you? I'll be here. Come in.
Ugh, finally, someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here. Made a living pillaging the ruins of old places like Talarain. Robbing the dead tastes better than stealing from the living. I'm a good enough thief. Never once been caught. Still have all my fingers, or didn't you notice? Halleck's brainchild, if you can believe it. I don't share his optimism about the loot we'll find, but if we get only a fraction of it... The name's enough to put most explorers off. Bugger them, I say. Just less competition. Besides, what's in a name? I spent 2 years trying to make a fortune in a land called the Painted Orsks. Never did find out what an Orsk was. Ah, clever and strong, I see. It's as I said, we're going to the teeth of Naros, the land south of Dalentarth. If you want more information, seek Halleck Cross. He's leading us. We're camped beyond Ettenmere. Fine.
Two legs, please, help me. Other two legs are cruel. They will not help. No, I am cursed. I was cursed by 3 sprites who were bored. Had I fang and claws, I would shred them like meat. Birds. My brothers and sisters think me but another 2 legs now. and will not suffer my approach. I am without a pack. But it is worse than that. Your two-leg life is unbearable, like these strange things called pants. How do you tolerate them? A pack of two legs gave me this name, but they would not give me help. They hit me and drove me away, just for eating their tasty meat birds. But what did I do wrong? It is good for the hunt, this wood of smell and shadow. As a two-legs I cannot stalk, cannot prey. The bloodlust. It is agony. You believe me? Many think I am just another two-legs. They are wrong. I am a wolf, cursed to wear this shape by evil sprites as some cruel game. I still have wolf thoughts in my head, but two-leg bodies are so clumsy they can't even catch dumb meat birds. I must be changed back. The sprites are near. Even now I smell them, but I cannot fight in this form. Will you help, two-legs? Thank you, two-legs, but the task will not be easy. I need water from a magic well, guarded by the sprites that cursed me. Be warned, the sprites have much magic, for the well they guard is older than this wood, and from that they draw their power. The sprites guard the well, which is near the river to the north. Beware them. They have much magic. Their pack is small, but they are each powerful. They came to this forest not long ago, drawn by the magic of the well. Were I a wolf, they could not best me. But as two-legs, I am clumsy and weak. Be careful. Oh, well.
Finally! For a while I thought only the Warsworn used the Yolven Road. Penrykell's my name. Traveller by vocation. I have no trade, but I do have a job for one like yourself. Interested? Most travellers have qualms about dealing with the fair folk. Harder to read than a human, and many pockets to pick. These ballads, Fae, they are not only rich in lore. I've heard snippets of a ballad, and a beautiful ruby ring, and I need someone to help me get it. Never met a traveller before, have you? We may look humble, but our purses are always full. You can find a lot of coin if you know where to look, and when. Oh, I thought you might have been keen on the idea. If you change your mind, I'm here. Goodbye. Back again. Taking in the sights of Yolden. How about stowing the sights? At first listen, the Fae speak in riddles, but bend an ear. They revere stories. It is how they give their lives meaning. If you can call what they do life, the House of Ballads is a place where the Fae revel in their past glories. It is north of here if you're curious. Enjoy the road.
That's where we're going. The House of Ballads. You okay?
Say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is only
Just one piece is fine.
She could be mistaken for a fate weaver.
Yeah.
So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. My, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, you will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
Okay, well, here we are. The House of Balance.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need. It is to fill an unoccupied seat in the House of Balance. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to it that I am banned from the telling. He was one of our most beloved knights, a Balad's treasure. I can't bear to think of him dead, now across the sea, a warrior for our savage cousins in the Winter Court. The House of Ballads is home to the Court of Enchantments, where our heroes congregate and train before performing the feats that made them legends. There are 3 main structures on the grounds. The Court of Enchantments itself features the Wall of Saga, which depicts the most noteworthy songs in our canon. The Hall of Accolades is where the finest Fae crafters offer their services. Trainers can be found in the Summer Sanctuary, where we go when seeking enlightenment. I did not fear them in previous seasons. They were our allies, as important to us as the autumn is to spring. But the Tuatha have upset the balance. Only the greatest heroes of the summer may be counted among the Court of Enchantments. Wenson, Belmaid, Ferrara, Olaine, Eirmer, and Creth. Their glory unites all Fae in a common narrative. It is one of the few things our people share. Farewell.
Listen, all of you.
A mortal?
As
Here?
you've clearly heard, a rare vacancy has occurred in the House of Balance. There has been an event, a great twist in the narrative of our kind. Sir Sagrel has fallen. Sagril, slayer of Ozigan, defender of the crown of Haxi, has been defeated. A death in the House of Ballads gives an opportunity, a chance for one hero to join the ranks of the greatest champions in fey-telling. Olaine, Kreth, Wenson the Bold. Do any of you,
greetings,
have the courage to pass the confirmation? If you do,
hello,
your adventures will be sung to the heavens for all eternity.
Hallam is much too lenient. There are no mortals in the telling. There never will be.
A mortal is a pledge? Preposterous. We Fae do not appreciate mortals tampering with our affairs. I am Phaikon, speaker of renown the world over. I've claimed many ballads, but none so important as those sung by the Court of Enchantments. This is my third attempt at claiming a seat in the House of Ballads. Perhaps this telling will be the one. All Fae know of the storyteller. He is the caretaker of the telling and has been since the first spring began. What is a mortal doing here?
Leave us, mortal.
A child of dust here?
This does not concern you, mortal. You would not, could not, understand. One of our most beloved heroes has fallen. Sir Sagril's passing leaves his legend in peril. A seat in the House of Ballads cannot remain empty, lest the great stories end. And that must never happen. Sir Sagril, slayer of Ozigan, Lord of the Morning Mists, and defender of the crown of Haxi, was one of our most beloved knights. His tales have endured for generations. Several days ago he departed to do battle with the Grave Thresh, his most famous and legendary foe. But there was an event, a twist in the story. In this telling, it was the Thresh that bested Sagril. Such an outcome has never happened. I don't know what to make of it. We are the collectors of tales, the warriors of lore, the most respected of all Summer Court heroes. Our deeds are known across the Fey lands. Our great knights, Wenson the Bold, Eomer the Pure, Olaine the Kind, are destined to repeat their quests for all eternity, that no Fey may ever forget. They remind us of who we are and what we've done, of our greatest achievements and our deepest losses. The house ensures those defining tales are never forgotten. You are bold, but that is not how tales are told in the House of Ballads. Only a worthy Fey hero may finish his quest, complete his story. However, these are strange times. Magic weaves itself in new patterns and change. It is the one thing with which we Fey have no experience. If you so choose, join the other pledges. You too may attempt to defeat the Grave Thresh, recover Sagril's ring, and take his seat in the House of Ballads. It is a popular tale, featuring the Summer Court's most treasured rogue. One afternoon, Sagril, his head sleepy with wine and dreams of women, awoke to a terrible roar. The treacherous Maid of Windermere, villain of the House of Ballads, was summoning forth a beast from beneath the earth. She wished to send it against Wenson himself. When the maid departed, Sagril tread into the beast's lair and killed it, only to realize that it was simply the first of many deadlier enemies. What a song. I am Hallam the White, seeker of the Stone of Val, Baron of the Drowned Forest, slayer of Argoth the Mighty, and chamberlain to the House of Ballads. Many in the House of Ballads call me the storyteller, for I watch over the Summer Court's anthology of experience. The lair of the Thresh is east of this great house, in the hollow of Gorgorth. In the evenings after dark, you can hear its disturbed slumber. The cries are unsettling. Go now, and make the song your own.
Alright, we need to make the song our own.
I've got what you need over here. Let me take a look at you. Ooh, very fair you are. Too fair for the House of Ballads, that is certain. I tend to enjoy the company of mortals. So fleshy. I'm Ilova, instructor in the persuasive arts. That includes seduction, but you probably guessed that. The ballads sing of her as a winter court witch, and that she wishes to wither the summer. Me, I believe her affections for Wenson are quite real. I've met him, I know. I was brought here by Ferrara himself. Forbidden love can lead you in the strangest of directions. Here I am at the House of Ballads, and I won't even hold a sword. Care to be my squire? Intense relationships they are. Very intense. Many moonlit evenings are expected. I can make almost anyone do almost anything. Don't believe me? Ask one of my many admirers. I'm willing to make you privy to my secrets. For a price. Bye-bye.
Welcome, ageless one. I am Arvia, but I suspect you know that already. The tides of fate have washed me upon your shore, and I'm here to do your bidding. Until we meet again. It is an honor to see you again. I am glad your path is unfolding as I have foreseen it. Until we meet again.
A mortal here? A mortal here?
Okay, let's go to the song.
I wish you the best, mortal.
Brash dustling. You have no role in fey telling. This story belongs to one of us, Not some whelp fresh from the cradle. First that strange maiden, now this. What is it you want here in Gorgoath? Alas, Agrel's is a twisted tale, and we could use every available hand. You may stay, but the seat will never be filled by a mortal. Of that I am certain. We were too late to catch the thresh as it fed. Now the beast slumbers guarded by the vines and weeds of Gorgoath. But all is not lost. If we can destroy the roots before they take hold, we can rouse the beast. Come, I'll keep the thresh occupied while you seek out the heart vines. The beast and Gorgoath Hollow work together, like lovers. The grave thresh emerges to feed and kill, to collect sustenance for itself and the Hollow. When it returns to its lair, the thresh is embraced by Gorgoath, wrapped in a warm, living shell that protects it until the next time they hunger. The thresh slumbers in its lair, a protective shell formed of vines of the Hollow. We must weaken the nest, keep new shoots from taking root. Keep your eyes open. Vines are near.
You have nothing to be sorry about.
All of this death, I do not understand. Keep moving.
Yeah. I do. Oh. Thank you. Thank you.
Come, come, the Heartfinds are near.